jack. Call a spade, but never call a whore a whore. Call a whore a lady. That's what my topic is. Prostitution, should it be legalized in India or not? I believe, my friends, prostitution should be legalized in India. That will give the lady the respect she deserves for being a human being. Okay. We hear news about rape, prostitution, rape, molestation, harassment. But what do you think is the reason for all this rape, molestation and harassment? It's the sexual desire. It's the suppressed feeling of having sex, which people do have, but they cannot because prostitution is not being legalized in India. Why should I suffer for the sexual desire? Why should I suffer for the suppressed feeling? I shouldn't suffer for that. That is the reason prostitution should be legalized in India. Prostitution is not a victimless crime. What audacity do you have, man? What audacity do you have if a girl is going into prostitution business? What guts do you have if a boy and a girl enter into having sex? It's the feeling that they have that makes them enter into having sex. We don't have any guts, we don't have any audacity to stop them from having sex. And last but not the least, prostitution is not human trafficking. We all hear cases about girls at the legal age of 13, 14 and 15 being taken away for the business which is illegal. Start the prostitution, make it legal. Those girls will not even suffer of the human trafficking. That is the reason I support prostitution should be legalized in India. But, in a country where we pray Goddess Lakshmi, Goddess Saraswati, Goddess Durga, how are we supposed to legalize prostitution? How are we supposed to treat women as a sex worker? Aren't we? Shouldn't we? We shouldn't. And in a country, prostitution, relationship, it affects the relationship and it starts reducing the emotional feeling we have. For me, sex is not just a sex. It's an art of making love. And where there's no emotion, there's no love. And it's a meager sex. Do you even know Netherlands where prostitution is legalized? Everyone knows about Amsterdam, right? Yes. We know Netherlands have a legalized prostitution. But do you have a knowledge of how much is child prostitution? Child prostitution has increased by 4 folds since the time it has got legalized. Where one child was a prostitute before it was legalized, now 4th child is a prostitute. Now 4th child is a prostitute. Do we support child prostitution? Do we want our child to become a prostitute when the prostitution is legalized? We don't. We don't want the child to be a prostitute. And last but not the least, women who is in prostitution business themselves don't want prostitution to be legalized. They don't want their families, they don't want their friends, they don't want their children to earn money through sex. A woman who was interviewed, she told prostitution has taken her health, prostitution has taken her life, and prostitution has taken everything she was having. I would like to conclude by saying that to understand the feeling of a prostitute, you should be one. Then is when you will know what a prostitute feels, and you will conclude whether prostitution should be legalized in India or not. I conclude that prostitution should not be legalized in India and should be banned, and banned. Thank you so much.